Our skin cherishes youth and beauty, everything you need, particularly for those who don't want to miss out any. And technology evolves. 4 technologies of Atomy skincare, along with 2 additional breathtaking technologies, have earned a patent following years of research. Cell Active Code that stops our skin from aging thanks to the discovery of optimal ratio of highly functional ingredients in the wild to revitalize our skin. Cell Active Technology, an automatic transfer technology that delivers the Cell Active Code in a precise manner. An overwhelmingly de-aging technology that transfers highly effective ingredients to your skin. As we have all yearned for so long, it is time to realize your dream right before you, in your palm. Our technology is more advanced than you think. As our skin requirements change, technologies evolve. Absolute Cell Active Toner. Absolute Cell Active Ampule. Absolute Cell Active Serum. Absolute Cell Active Lotion. Absolute Cell Active Eye Complex. Absolute Cell Active Nutrition Cream. The jewel of skin science in the 21st century. Let Cell Active keep your skin eternally flawless.
What's your name? I'm Ming. Same as me. You must be so tired. I went through the same time. No, stop crying. Stop crying. As a mother, I tend to lose myself. Drink this before you go.
I will after coming back.
No. Okay, Mr. Director. I will send you an email by this afternoon. Okay. My life is all about my family. That's how everyone lives. For a family. Ming. The term family involves you, and never forget it. If you love them, you should love yourself first. That's what your family wants too. Don't forget that you are a precious person. I love myself. Atomy Korean Red Ginseng Spherical Granule.
Every drop of honey has a story. Guided by nature, this honey is the result of the harmony between manuka flowers and millions of flapping bees. Genuine Atomy manuka honey. And a high concentration of MgO 830+. Pure manuka honey. Crafted and produced in Australia. Collected drop by drop, it contains nature's energy. Atomy manuka honey.
You, who are passionate anytime, anywhere. If you want unchanging beauty, if you dream of an unchanging reputation, it's right here. Atomy Skincare System, the Fame. Because beauty always begins with a solid foundation. Loved worldwide beyond Korea, the Fame. There's a reason to be loved by so many people. With 10 years worth of technology, with a new material to lead a new myth. Protect your skin with honor. Unalterable, everlasting beauty. Atomy Skincare System, the Fame.
Perfect skincare for men.
Home care clinic that provides proteins to your core hair. Atomy Protein Intensive Hair Care. Damaged hair due to lack of protein. Uncombed hair. Rough and dry hair. Extremely damaged hair with split ends. If you are one of them, this is the best choice for you. With Atomy's unique CMC cords and patented ingredients, hair care with a wealth of protein, along with a 5-stage protein-intensive system, you will experience the same benefits as the hair salon. Ample treatment provides immediate care to your damaged hair. With 2 patented ingredients, mild cleansing and full of nutritions will be possible. The secret is highly contained 45% of protein. With creamy and ample bubbles, mild ingredients from coconuts. Furthermore, the healthiest pH maintained from sub-acid formula will prevent hair damages. And you will have a full head of elastic hair. With Atomy's protein-intensive hair care, you will experience the same benefits as the hair salon and boast silky and soft hair.
cherish the spirit means that we won't treat people as tools. It means to treat people as the objective, the tool to achieve happiness. For each and every person, that tool is Atomy. Our lives change depending on how we think. Who can build your future? Only you can. You must map out your own future. Your future depends on how you map it out. Once you map out your future, where should you stand? You must stand on that future you have mapped out. That is following the faith. Your vision should be in high, but you must stay humble. The basis of our behavior pattern must be humility. It is very important to serve in humility. Our duty is to serve in humility.
Good morning, Atomy UK. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Welcome to our July episode of Good Morning Atomy. My name is Enrique Garcia, Member Marketing Manager, and I will be your host for today's exciting Good Morning Atomy episode. We have a fantastic lineup of segments prepared for you, including some inspiring insights, a closer look at one of our amazing product ranges, expert advice on organizational management, and valuable know-how from our education center. But before we dive in, let's go through today's schedule. Here's what we have in store for today. We'll kick things off with another of our favorites, the wisdom of life, the humanities. We'll spend 5 minutes reflecting on the concept, helping others is to help yourself. Next, our Atomy Masstige section, where Sarah Lawson from our product department will introduce us to the Atomy Herbal range. After Sarah, we'll have a video from Zoom into Answers section. We will explore how to manage organizations effectively. To finish today's episode, we'll have a really special guest, Royal Master Ming IU. He will talk to us about Education Center know-hows. It's going to be a packed session, so let's get started right away. Our first segment is Wisdom of Life. Today we'll explore a profound concept, helping others is to help yourself. This segment will take about 5 minutes and is sure to leave you with some thought-provoking insights.
Munanjan, the guidebook for Juyok of the Chinese Confucian scriptures, has the following phrase. 적선 지가 필유역영, 적불선 지가 필유여왕. There is overflowing happiness in a family that has done many good deeds, and there is overflowing disaster in a family that has done many misdeeds. Which means, here, yogyang and yoang mean happiness to come and disaster to come. If your family accumulates good deeds, it does not only give yourselves happiness, but also your descendants. If your family accumulates misdeeds, it does not only give yourselves disaster, but also your descendants. Classic stories do not just provide ethical warnings, but they have been scientifically proven as facts. David McClelland, a behavioral psychologist and professor at Harvard University in the US in the 1980s, conducted an experiment. After measuring immune antibodies of 132 college students, he showed a video clip of Mother Teresa helping the poor in India. After watching the video clip, he measured the changes in their immune antibodies again. The results were amazing. It was found that the immune antibodies of the students had increased by 50% after watching the video clip. Not only watching videos, but reading books about a person who has done good deeds, seeing those good deeds, or even hearing about good deeds had increased their immune antibodies. This is called the Mother Teresa effect or Schweitzer effect. There is a similar term called helper's high. Alan Lux, an American doctor and leader of a non-profit organization, called the powerful feeling you experience when you help others helper's high. And according to his research, people who do volunteer work regularly are 10 times more likely to be healthy than those who do not. This is because that while experiencing helper's high, your physical and mental stress is relieved. Blood pressure and cholesterol levels are significantly reduced. 3 times the normal level of endorphins are secreted. Due to these reasons, people who do volunteer work regularly are much more healthier than those that do not. But the interesting fact is, when you volunteer out of selfishness, there is no lifespan extension effect. Dr. Sarah Conrads, a professor at University of Michigan, on 10,317 graduates of Wisconsin High School since 1957, has been conducting research. In 2004, she has asked the experimental subjects, "Have you been volunteering in your life? If yes, what was the reason?" She did not just want to check whether they had done volunteer work, but also the reason behind it. After 4 years, in 2008, the research team conducted a survey on those who regularly volunteered in the last 10 years and on how many of them had died. While the mortality rate of those who had responded was only 1.6%, the mortality rate of those who had no volunteering experience was 4.3%, which is about 3 times higher. In fact, the mortality rate of those who didn't do volunteer work as compared to those who volunteered was more than 3 times higher. The unusual finding here is the reason for volunteering was for their satisfaction, that the mortality rate of those who answered that, compared to the mortality rate of those who did not volunteer at all, was not much different. We can see here that the Mother Teresa effect only works when you volunteer sincerely. If you do it for your own benefit, or by taking pictures to gain a reputation, or to show off that you're a humanitarian, minding others volunteering, or donation made reluctantly may not increase your immunity. In network marketing, a deeper bond is created between people than in any other occupation. To leaders and partners, building good relationships is very important. Building good relationships is simple. It is to help others. As we have seen from the previously mentioned survey, to help others is to help yourself. Through such a process, good relationships build up naturally. But you need to remember one more thing. It is your sincerity.
Wow, what a really inspiring video. Helping others can have a remarkable impact not just on those we assist, but on our own lives as well. Let's take a moment to reflect on this wisdom and see how we can apply it on our daily lives. Next, we're thrilled to present our Atomy Masstige segment. Today we're focusing on our incredible herbal range, a testament to Atomy's commitment to quality and natural ingredients. To walk us through this fantastic range, we have Sarah Lawson from our product department. Sarah, take it away.
Hello Atomy members, this is Sarah, Product Manager at Atomy UK. Today I would like to talk a little bit more about 3 products in our personal care line, the Atomy Herbal range. We have 3 products within this range that I will be talking about today: the Herbal Hair Shampoo, Herbal Hair Conditioner, and the Herbal Body Cleanser. These 3 products complete the perfect shower routine to give you healthy and smooth hair and skin, as well as smelling fabulous from the fresh herbal fragrance. So, what is it that makes this herbal range so special? As our members know, at Atomy, we are passionate about bringing you products that have outstanding quality and fresh ingredients. Like with products such as Hemohimji and Hongsamdan, we pride ourselves on collecting research, history, and medicinal benefits from Oriental herbal ingredients and creating modern-day products that can be easily consumed by our customers. But did you know, these ingredients such as red ginseng, Angelica gigas, and peony root can also be used topically to improve the condition of our hair and skin. That's why the herbal range was introduced, to bring you all these brilliant benefits in the form of an everyday shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. What's more is that Atomy's herbal shampoo contains 10% of Atomy's Sengmodan complex, whilst the herbal conditioner contains 5%. I'm sure you'd all like to know more about what Sengmodan complex is, and what it means and how it helps the condition of our hair, so let me explain. Sengmodan is a word derived from Oriental medicine and specifically refers to the prescription for hair growth. Therefore, Sengmodan, in terms of products, refers to the complex of the Oriental herbal ingredients combined to support the hair growth and strengthen hair. Much research was led by our Manufacturers Research Institute in Colmar B&H, where many journals and papers were researched to find top ingredients that could be used to benefit our hair and scalp health. All ingredients found to have efficacy in promoting hair growth and soothing properties were combined into one powerful complex that we know as Sengmodan. Additionally, we have even more herbal power with 16 kinds of herbal extracts also added to the formula, known as the HGSC complex. This includes calming ingredients such as chamomile, aloe vera leaf, and elderberry, to name a few. Let's go through each product one by one to understand the individual benefits behind the products. Firstly, let's start with the Atomy Herbal Hair Shampoo. The shampoo was created to give an excellent cleanse whilst maintaining the hair health and strength. To do this, a mixture of natural surfactants were added to give an excellently rich and bubbly foam. Surfactants are essentially chemical compounds which are used in products such as detergents and shampoos, which reduce the surface tension to give you a satisfyingly foamy texture. This helps to spread the goodness of the product's ingredients into the hair and scalp without having to use too much. Additionally, the product is designed to help balance and maintain healthy hair by depositing key ingredients to the hair, which are maintained even after rinsing to give you all the nutrients. It also maintains the healthy pH to maintain the scalp barrier and strength of the hair. So a pH of between about 5.1 and 6.1 is considered mildly acidic, which is the optimum pH level for healthy hair. Atomy's Herbal Hair Shampoo has a pH of 5.5, which puts it in that range. The product has a thick, smooth texture which is almost sticky, that when applied it easily spreads across the head and delivers the beautiful herbal scent. To follow Atomy's Herbal Hair Shampoo, it's recommended to follow up with the Herbal Hair Conditioner. It also contains 5% Sengmodan and HGSC complex to give you all the benefits of the herbal ingredients, as well as organic green tea extract, which aids moisturization and conditioning. It's also formulated to give you soft and smooth hair that can easily be brushed both wet and dry. The cationic polymers in the formula, which basically form a protective barrier to protect from environmental damage and offset physical stress from blow drying, colouring, perming and combing. It also reduces tangles and static to give you a silky smooth finish after drying. The silicone complex also contributes to that lovely silky shiny finish that lasts. And finally, let's move on to the final product, the Atomy Herbal Body Cleanser, another product which is full of Oriental herbs. We call this product a cleanser rather than a wash due to its excellent ability to clean the skin whilst maintaining moisture and a strong skin barrier. Key herbal ingredients such as peony root, Angelica gigas, Cindium root, chamomile and centella extract have been added, to name a few, to the formula to provide an abundance of benefits. It's important when we choose a cleanser to find one that strikes a balance between excellent cleansing without stripping our delicate skin barrier, all whilst locking in moisture. The Atomy Herbal Body Cleanser was designed to do just that. The bubble complex gives the product an excellent foaming power and bubbles also help to remove dirt and sebum from the skin. This leaves you with soft, clean skin every time you shower. This bubbly texture not only helps with the cleaning power, but also allows you to get the most out of even a small amount of the product with every use. A little certainly goes a long way, which meets our Atomy standards of absolute quality, absolute price. Since this is not our only shampoo and conditioner set, I'm sure many of you are curious about the difference between the scalp care set, protein intensive shampoo and treatment, and the herbal care line that we've spoken about today. Let me briefly help you understand the key differences. Whilst all the products focus on excellent cleansing power and healthy hair, each have different ingredients specifically targeting different concerns. As outlined today, our herbal shampoo and conditioner focuses on the use of oriental herbal ingredients that have been researched in their ability for helping the growth of the hair whilst keeping the current hair strands strong and protected from environmental damage. The scalp care range focuses specifically on treating scalp-related issues at the root. It is most suitable for those who have issues such as an oily scalp, dry hair, or a dry, flaky scalp. The ingredients such as arnica, avocado, and henna extract, as well as being fortified with vitamins such as biotin, work to restore the scalp health whilst providing moisture and nutrition. The protein-intensive range, on the other hand, focuses especially on damage repair. The protein-rich formula of both the shampoo and treatment work to repair dry, brittle hair strands immediately, just like a treatment at the salon. For those who are frequently dyeing, perming, or using heating tools on their hair, this would be a great option for hair revival. However, I would say that the herbal shampoo and conditioner is perhaps the product that provides the best overall care, so unless you have specific concerns, you will be able to benefit from an excellent overall hair health through the herbal range. For those targeting hair regrowth and minimization of hair loss, we'd recommend using alongside the Atomy Sengmodan Hair Tonic, which contains an even higher level of the Sengmodan complex that aids hair growth. What's even better news is that this product has been planned and will be coming to our UK shopping mall before the end of the year. Still not sure if Atomy Herbal Care is for you? Why not try the Travel Cleansing Kit instead, which contains a smaller 40ml version of the Atomy Herbal Hair Shampoo and Conditioner and Body Cleanser discussed today. You will also get to try the best-selling Evening Care Deep Cleanser and Foam Cleanser for double cleansing, and the Atomy Body Lotion to complete the perfect self-care routine on the go. We are certain that you will love each and every one of these Atomy favourites. And that's all that we have time for from me today. Thank you so much for listening, and see you in the next one for more product insights.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Your presentations are amazing and always full of so much knowledge. You can find our herbal range in our shopping mall. Make sure you buy it now and let us know your thoughts. Now, it's time for Zoom into Answers. In this segment, we address some of the most pressing questions about managing organizations. Effective management is crucial for success, whether you are in a small team or a large company. Let's explore some practical tips and strategies that can help you lead your organization to a new height.
Hello! Any questions you have today will be answered. Curiosity, knowledge, Zoom. I am hostess Yunji Gang while doing your Atomy business. So, for Atomy's Auto Sales Masters, questions you've had while running your business. As many as 400 people asked questions. We would like to give you all the answers. However, we couldn't. We will give answers to these selected questions that everyone may be curious about. It will be a valuable time for everyone by forging real-world knowledge into your Atomy business. I'm looking forward to getting answers. Let me introduce these two panel members. A debt that put her on the brink of her death has turned into an annual salary of 400 million Korean won. An icon of hope. This is Crown Master Sung-hee Lee. Hello. Hello. Nice to meet you. Icon of hope and victory. I am Crown Master Sung-hee Lee. Quiet but strong. Charisma with unexpected charm. This is Royal Master Eun-taek Park.
Nice to meet you. I am just a Royal Master. Nice to meet you.
So, before we get into the questions, as a senior, I feel quite grateful. I will do my best to inform them as much as possible. The reason I came out here is to share experiences I've gone through.
The reason I came out here is to share experiences I've gone through. Also, Crown Master Seung-hee Lee, whom I admire. Thus, here I am.
Two very witty duo. Let's get into the... So, the first question. A consumer who uses a product I would like to work with by making him a business person. How am I supposed to encourage one to participate in the system? Was the question. Consumers. So, we want to let them know the vision for the business. Business people who are not aware of it. Even if there is a meeting or seminar. If an order for 4 boxes of Hemohem comes in, they would leave in no time. To these business people, about the importance of the system, duty to introduce. However, by sending videos or data. Take a look, which they don't. Self-serving service. These days, on our cell phones, we could all go there and listen to the business description. A one-day seminar and Success Academy together. So, once one sees the vision of the business, so by following the vision, one could join in the system.
Don't try encouraging your partners. We often say, mind your own business. If I become single-handedly a part of the system and plugged in, it replicates naturally. This is what I firmly believe.
There are those that replicate. I guess we are working with those people. Replication is our biggest task. Of course, I thought I was replicating. However, it can't be done by effort. There are people who replicate by doing the same, among the partners. The next question. Because of sponsors who don't get along well, it's hard to operate a business. What should I do? Was the question. Crown Master Seung-hee Lee? I would like to ask the opposite. Do you have an exact sponsor who fits as you want? In fact, one of my partners might think I don't fit them as well. After all, we meet lots of people and work with them, whether they are a fit or not a fit, and set the right direction. Later, once we generate enough income...
That's correct. The chairman also mentioned those benefits we receive.
Yes.
We get to see all sorts of hardships.
However, we wouldn't want to see them all. All sorts of all kinds of hardships. All sorts and all kinds of hardships.
Actually, those hardships...
That's right.
Actually, this is the case for those who are having difficulty with their business. If business goes well and the business gets better and better... Actually, I have 3 daughters. It's not that I like them all. But there is one I like. That's the way it is. We may take a liking to someone over time. It's the time now that we should focus more on what to do.
Yeah. The next question. Due to COVID-19, we hold untacked meetings on Zoom. Compared to face-to-face interaction at the center, the atmosphere is not the same. Partner business people say it's not very motivational. How can I, again, boost their enthusiasm?
Sure. Offline meetings, as the situation shifts from offline to online, have actually been reduced. At a time like this, there are untacked meetings, but also face-to-face meetings. It doesn't have to be a big group session. Not to mention, it's not important to motivate partners, but if I have, this gives me a reason to work. If I am motivated enough, rather than trying to motivate my partners, I should check if I'm fully passionate.
Passion spreads through people. If I am 100% passionate, if I have enough power to overcome, then a threat becomes an opportunity. There's this question. Sales Master, Diamond Master, they maintain their status quo, but how can I help them achieve bigger dreams? Actually, the gap between Auto Sales Master and Leaders Club, the gap seems quite large. Some fail to overcome it after a few attempts. Then they just give up. Then they just stay where they are. It's important to overcome that tipping point. In retrospect, it's been one of... In fact, I asked one of my partners... I explained, instead, view the situation from a slightly different angle. having a title and bonus are, as a result, the biggest sponsorship. It's the most important thing. Once I succeed, my partners will see me and be, I can do it too, thinking that they can do it as well. From my partner's viewpoint, they will think if our sponsor can do it, when can I become one? You continuously need to feed them passion. If not, I think you need to continuously challenge yourself.
The dream is small.
Sure, yes.
Our business grows as big as our dreams and how much we think about them.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you see them, don't look at partners. In our business, however, many questions today asked, are all the partners beneath us part of our downline?
Downline.
Then we all go down. In order to go up, you need to ride with a sponsor. Work together with a sponsor, and those who are satisfied at the moment. Then those who are satisfied at the moment, they will be motivated again. It all depends on how you do. Ultimately, it depends on how I do. There's this story I'd heard in my early days in this business. Flower in vase. In that case, a withered flower. Otherwise, it withers and becomes poisonous. So if someone stays satisfied, are demotivated, that person needs to be out.
Oh, I am afraid. Quiet charisma.
In that case, it's our business. Big. We say it's a business. People with limited thinking and small dreams.
I think you've mentioned it in a cold manner. However, as he said, it's a business.
Yes.
Actually, these situations... the question itself keeps connecting. In organization management, when you choose someone with characteristics of a leader, what's the prior standard? This is another good question. For me, a partner who wishes to grow and advance is whom I would like to work with the most. Someone, by doing this, and change. Working with these people, there's synergy and everything becomes exciting. When I look at such partners, a partner who tries to change and grow, I would like to work with such a partner.
I believe our business is easy. It's all done once we find a partner. With 400 million won in debt.
Yes, that's correct.
The look would be similar to before. This attitude and mind. Attires. Also desperate for success. Joined by the Atomy system. Becomes the one Atomy wants. Personality, attitude, mind. Further, good nature is important. Working with people is fun.
So, we've spent time answering the questions. How was it today?
I'm not sure it's been helpful.
It must have been quite
How
helpful.
can I satisfy your curiosity?
We need to learn. We need to contemplate more. Next time, with more helpful questions. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
As to how to satisfy your curiosity effectively.
We need to study that more.
Managing a team is not easy, and it's definitely a challenge. We are not born with the ability to do so, so make sure you educate yourself to be able to offer the best leadership possible to your teams. For our final segment, we have a special treat. We are honored to have Royal Master Ming with us, sharing his invaluable know-how from Education Center. His insights and experiences are sure to provide with the knowledge and inspiration you need to succeed in your Atomy journey. Royal Master Ming, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ming Royal Master Royal Leaders Cup from Canada. Today, actually, I'm going to share a little knowledge about in our journey about the center. I know a lot of people don't know what a center is, especially because our company, Atomy, is an online company. But we have what these call our education centers. These are centers where you can, ask questions. Maybe there's some product knowledge that you're missing, or maybe even just to look at some products. They have it there at the center, usually on display. And the center provides a lot of additional support and could give you additional information. And most of the centers are located in different locations. So, you can just go on the site and you can probably find them. And it'll be very beneficial sometimes to just even pop by to have a visit. So definitely I would say when you're signing up for your free account, make sure you select the center that's nearby or the center that you were recommended to be selecting. And definitely that will be a good support for you, especially in knowing and understanding more about the Atomy products. But let me share to you about our journey in the center industry. When we first opened our center, I still remember a lot of people were asking, why do you need a center when it's all online? Well, I think yes, nowadays everything is online and we're so used to it. But there are those odd times you notice you need to call your customer support line or something. Well, definitely that's what the centers are for. They're there to help you ask additional questions or even sometimes recommendation, or especially when there's a new product that's being launched. And a lot of times, you have a question mark about it. And definitely, I think a lot of times the centers, most likely they'll already have that on their display so they can assist you and explain to you about the new product or something even about your account, if there's any account issues that you have. Because the center has a lot of knowledge people that's there and they can give you additional info that you would need to, use or require. And definitely that can assist you. A lot of centers are probably, you might think that they're like very large size or something like that. Nowadays, everything don't need to be large size. The center is probably going to be something that's just enough space and it's just for people to pop by and maybe sometime to learn additional things. And like even today, this Good Morning Atomy show, it's something that's very interesting. I find it's a very good intro that definitely many people should watch because it's almost like watching a Good Morning News. I still remember when I was young, I always watched those type of news that was in the morning that they play for 10-15 minutes before I head out. And definitely that's why I think this was a great show that Atomy created. And the Good Morning Atomy concept is, I do find there's a lot of learning, especially nowadays. People love free learning. A lot of people always wonder, like, what is the real purpose of having an education center? I think one of the most amazing thing is we all make that assumption. Usually we know how to do everything or we can look into it ourselves. But I definitely can tell you this, like anything, even like making coffee. I know, especially here in UK, you guys have wonderful coffee, but there are ways to make that blend so it's so nice. And maybe it's the temperature, maybe it's the water, or maybe how or which machine. There's so many factors that's involved in it. Even grinding the beans, that could be a factor. So just like using Atomy product, I would definitely say this type of knowledge is not going to be stated in the basic way that you'll see online. So that's why by going to the education center, meeting the person who's running the center, they can give you additional info. Like anything, a lot of things you might not understand, or things can be added or minused or mixed. These are the things that can. And also, if you have any questions regarding, like sometimes maybe even the usage, some of the products, there are different ways to use it that you definitely would say, wow, I never thought of that. And you will not see that online on the basic information that's been given. So like anything, it doesn't cost you anything to walk into an education center. It's good to build a relationship with them because that relationship definitely, I think it will open your eyes to something new and adventurous in the education center industry, and especially about Atomy too. And I know a lot of people, they also want to ask, is opening a center something that is maybe in their mind, or maybe they're wondering why people will open an education center, or even about Atomy, this company, whether there's a business side to it or not. So going to see someone physically in person, you can literally ask the questions face to face. You know, that was the traditional way of finding information and also about teaching. And I do find that nowadays, especially in physical contact, you will have a lot more different experience and learning, especially in an education center. You know, Atomy has a lot of education centers, you wouldn't even believe. In UK, probably right now, still it's just the beginning, so it's not that many yet. But in Canada, we've grown to have, I think now, literally over 26 centers, which is quite a bit. But if you actually go to other countries, like USA and also Malaysia, Philippines, those places, it's in the hundreds. So why do you think they have so many education centers? Well, because people do have questions and they really would like to walk into somewhere and actually take a look. And like most of us, when you see it online, let's say you look, oh, wait, there's a vitamin C. So what's the difference between this vitamin C and the other vitamin C? Well, on the basic description, it's not going to tell you the comparison, right? If you Google search it, it may not give you that. But actually, if you walk into an education center, they might be able to answer that question because they too have probably used some other vitamin C before, and now they can tell you the difference or even let you try the vitamin C. And definitely that I would say education center has a lot more purpose than most of us think. I know today's society, people are pretty reserved and they don't want to waste time going somewhere because it's a time factor, right? But I definitely say by going to an education center, you will understand more about Atomy, the company, and the products. And definitely then you can go back to your comfort zone and do your ordering online. And that's how our company is, especially here in UK. I gotta say this, it's wonderful. You guys have an express service now. Man, I would love to have that. 24 hours and it's delivered to you for a small fee. And hey, time's money. And if you need something right away, imagine you have to take the Uber or some vehicle, drive out there, you wasted time and gas. Now for the small fee, it delivers to you right away. I would love to have that in my country, and you guys are lucky you have it in yours. So definitely, if it was me and you wanted to learn a little bit more about Atomy, consider popping by your local, close by education center. And please visit as many as you like, even not in this country. I think for a lot of people, especially if you're interested in understanding more about an education center or even in opening one, I would say this. I mean, for anyone doing business, if you want your business to grow even more, especially the Atomy business, I would definitely say to advance yourself, it doesn't hurt to, step into the education field. Because in Atomy, the business involves educating people. And that's why by touching and tapping and also operating one, it can be very beneficial for you. It's no different than you, let's say if you wanted to advance in your career and you need to take additional education. That's an investment, right? But in Atomy, by entering and opening a education center, you will have a lot of learning because you are literally running a place that the company will help support you and help you move forward, and that can add to the Atomy business. Education center, I can tell you this, it's something that a lot of people would say, I don't want that type of commitment. But in life, by committing to it will set you to the road to success because you are fully committed to it. Because like most of us nowadays, when we don't like something, we just change, right? And I think that's why with the education system, which a lot of people don't quite understand because people believe nowadays they can learn everything themselves. The education center is not only just a place for educating people, but it's also a place where people can actually gather and relay information together. And it's very helpful. And, Education Center, definitely I would say if you're interested, contact, your local country, Atomy UK. And, if you are even interested in these type of center, you can always pop by on an existing one and take a look at how they're running it. Education Center is not something that I would pass by, but because it exists, I would say always add it to your portfolio. Have a look at it. If you're interested, I don't see why it cannot add to you. And having an education center is almost like having your master's. So why not get one? Good luck to you.
Thank you, Ming, for your amazing lecture. And that brings us to the end of today's Good Morning episode. Let's recap what we've learned today and wrap things up. First, reflect on the wisdom of helping others and how it enriches our own lives. Then Sarah Lawson gave us an in-depth look at the benefits of Atomy's Herbal range. We also delved into the effective organizational management strategies, and finally, we were inspired by the valuable insights from Royal Master Ming Yu. We hope you found each segment insightful and motivating. Remember, helping others is the first step to helping yourself, and Atomy is here to support you on that journey. Continue to apply these lessons in your daily lives and in your Atomy business. Thank you so much all for watching. We'll see you really soon. Goodbye.